I can't imagine what that's like.
You've arrived, Doc, and I can just relate of sitting in that locker room and playing your very first game. Come across your mind. You think about your family. You think about your mom and dad, all the hours that they gave of their life to help you play the greatest game in the world. You think about the coaches. You think about the teams that you played for, and you look around the locker room and go, wow, I'm in the National Hockey League, and it's going to be an exciting night for that young fella.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game.
A win in his last game, so he gets the nod in this one. Coaching staff has faith here. He can get better in this one after losing the last one. All good to get this game started. Let's go.
The Blue Jackets have the first possession.
Puck loose, couldn't get through. Oh, snaps the shot. They score! Sidney Crosby.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
Crosby's goal has given his team the early lead.
I think everybody in the building felt the momentum starting to change.
They've got the draw.
He's 25th of the season, scored by number 87.
Solid defensive play.
Assisted by number 72.
Puck picked up here.
35 seconds.
Takes that pass from the other point. His pocket picked on that play by Phil Kessel. Smart recovery by Hornquist. Outstanding body contact.
Panarin's the type of player that starts to finish, and his team wants to have the upper hand.
Walking a thin line near the border there. Decides he wants the corner.
Uses the stick to cut off the pass.
Pittsburgh's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Shoots.
Pitching it to Bjorkstrand. Columbus in mid-ice skating along the side. An enormous hit.
Oh, he thought he had plenty of room there, and the door closed on him.
Gains the zone.
Lets it go. Perfect tip by the stick.
And freezes play for the whistle.
Modest position here allows him to deliver a devastating hit.
A tad over 5 minutes have been skated here in the first. Pittsburgh's ahead 1-0.
Good setup off the wing.
And a save. Savard slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty.
Columbus from the wing plays it along.
Goalie reaches the bench. Extra man out. On to Murray. Lets it go.
Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open.
The Penguins have taken a slashing minor here.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
The Blue Jackets are going to try out their power play for the first time of the game.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
Time of the penalty, 6 minutes.
Carries it on in from center. Can you say ping?
The real chore is not to be frustrated. Even though they're up here, they could have spread this lead out and maybe coasted home.
A good stick there, so no complete pass. Things are heating up with that hit.
Letang's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
Pittsburgh's up the wing, setting things up. And he hammers one.
That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Good job on the draw. Panarin's cutting through the neutral zone.
Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit.
The Penguins in possession as they travel through center ice.
Pittsburgh's killed it off, and we're back even.
Slid to Jones.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Intercepted that one at an important place.
One of the rare breaks in hockey is a call for icing.
As soon as the goaltender reads the really butterfly, it makes a really easy stop. The Blue Jackets have looked like a perfect hockey team over the last 10 games. Whether it's their special teams, their 5-on-5 play, their goaltending, they've had the answer to any question any opponent has put to them. They want to play as aggressively as they can tonight, Doc, because their opponents have really struggled.
Flings it. Save. Puck loose because of that hit. The Blue Jackets have it at center ice. Skilled play by Kessel. Has it back deep. Directing that one to Anderson. Laid on to Ruido.
Crosby's one of those players that just strikes fear into the opponents. They have to be as sharp as they possibly can to not turn the puck over and give him a short ice to attack. Bobrovsky's stretched out as far as he can go. He just got a chunk of that shot.
Neutralized face-off win. Puck loose, now picked up. Looking to Anderson. Columbus has possession on the wing and neutral ice. Got it right back. Nicely received at the point. One of the great things about this sport is watching two big guys collide.
You always think you've got a little bit of space to slide by.
He scores! Crosby!
You could tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
Just a bit under 6 minutes to be played here in the first. Pittsburgh's got the lead in this game, 2-0. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. So back to center ice they come on that offside.
14 minutes, 13 seconds.
Never satisfied, never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
The Penguins control from the neutral zone.
The rookie is carrying himself well out there, looking for goal number 1.
Pass attempt to Zingle. It's dumped in. Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. Picks it up back there. The Blue Jackets wheel one ahead up the wing. Looking from the corner. Shoots. That shot came from right in front.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. That's great defense. The Blue Jackets with control at center ice. Missed all of it. Bounced off the boards to Wilson. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Corralled it again. Directed on.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Steals that pass at center. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
Murray's on the limp after that big hit, Doc. He's working his way slowly to the bench.
Chip to Rust. Good place to shoot from. Great save. "20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0. As we look at the shots on goal, it's hard to imagine there really were 2 teams in this game. It's lopsided. 10 for Pittsburgh and 2 for the Blue Jackets. The Penguins have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back.
This offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
We have begun the second period. Puck is thrown to Atkinson. Went to the backhand. Thrown right back to the opposite corner. Crosses that line. Nearly grazed the iron on that. And ripped to Letang. From the slot of wrister. And off target with that one.
He's got lots of time and plenty of opportunity to create a dangerous chance because he's right in the middle of the ice. And he blows it by missing the net.
They've got a 2-on-1. Strong wrister. Swept aside. What a ripper from the point. Saved there. Columbus charges up from the wing. And he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Propelled to Gensel. Got it at the point. Big drive. He scores. That's 3 unanswered goals.
You're an offensive player, you have that much time, you're allowed to take that big, heavy slap shot. Fortunately for the offensive team, they're rewarded with a big goal.
So close to a highlight reel save. Instead, it's a goal against.
The Penguins have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too.
Goal scored by number 3.
Driving in from no man's land.
By number 8 and by number 6.
That attack shot right down.
Time of the goal.
The Penguins skated up on the side. Feeds the point. Heaves one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. And the players collide in open ice.
Unfortunately, the puck carrier there knows he's in a hockey game. Wow, what a collision.
And now it's directed to Bjorkstrand. At the front of the net. And a save.
Murray's not had a busy night at all. He hasn't had a lot of shots to stop, but he's been sharp on the few that have come his way.
Just under 7 minutes are gone here in the second. The scoring of the goal has made this now a 3-goal lead. Will this become dangerous, though? On to Rust. Steps across that line. Pitching this one to Nash. Drives down the wing at center. And he dumps it in. Strong play there. Hits the post up high. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Flings it. That went off the pad. Quick wrister. And yet another save. How does he do that? It's dumped in. Possession taken behind the net. Kicked out of that cluster. Passes to the slot. Score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
A solid finish on this play. He opens up the one-timer and makes good on the shot from the low slot area.
This is a goal scorer's goal. He's just got a little bit of room up over the glove. He puts it there perfectly. It's right in the top bin.
Columbus has scored to get back to within 2. So that's not a big deficit considering we're in the second period. They've won the faceoff. Passing one off now to Zingle. Shoots it off. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save.
9 minutes, 59.
Leads that charge into the zone. Shoots. He scores. That's the way to turn momentum. A quick one.
What you call a great finish from the low slot. Tremendous pass to set up the one-timer and an even better finish.
There's got to be a frustration to this for the goaltender. He does everything he possibly can to stop this, and he just misses it.
The Penguins have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here.
Wilson, assisted by number 53.
Played towards the corner by Atkinson. Boy, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that. The Penguins are getting a minor here, and the call is slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
The Blue Jackets power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Read that play in his own end. Breaks away. Got it all. Almost an ill-advised pass from the goalie. Stood him right up. Good intercept in his own end. That was a big hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Atkinson's going to learn really quick that you cannot skate around the ice with your head down. You got players looking to knock you into the third row.
Just over 7 minutes on the clock in the second. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now goes to 3. Can they make it 4? Steals it in the attacking zone. Drill. Got his glove on that one. Knife down out of the air. Steals that puck away with a stick lift. Trying to go to Cullen. Can start the attack going in the zone. Great pad stop. The Blue Jackets are skating it up in neutral ice. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Pittsburgh's done it. Back at full strength. Takes it right back. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. The Penguins guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Plenty of good looks on the power play. They got to stay with the same game plan.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning.
Number 8, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes,
Points it.
25 seconds.
Taken away. Couldn't do what he wanted. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. He's got that point pass. Shoots. That is a shot that went way wide.
I know that shot had a lot of heat on it, but if you put a soccer net there, it wouldn't have hit it.
To Atkinson. Columbus looks up from the wing. Whiffed on the shot. Gains that offensive line. Hits the post and out. Dogged determination there by Johnson. Pittsburgh setting up an offense from the wing. A great wrist shot. Wow, that should be a penalty, and yes, they are going to call that one. Well, I guess 2 minutes for charging.
Well, we love speed, we love contact, but in this particular situation, you must slow up a bit before you make contact. If you do, there won't be a penalty. But here, clearly, a charging call.
Columbus penalty to number 18.
Puck dropped in the log jam, and the winger reached in and got it.
The penalty.
In with it now.
11 seconds.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Twist one. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Delayed call. Crosby sent to the box. 2 minutes for boarding.
Yeah, as you can see here, Doc, no chance for the attacking player to protect themselves. That's why it's a 2-minute penalty.
Both teams are even. Lots more ice per man. 4 against 4.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
He scores! That's 2 unanswered goals.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
Oh, he thought he had it. You can tell from the way he reacts. He thinks the puck's in his glove, but it's beaten him cleanly.
The Penguins have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. And the face-off's won. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense.
Assisted by number 81.
Into the attacking end. Oh, what a hit that one was.
What a great hit. In the open ice, you're really sending a jolt if you catch somebody like that.
Scorches one. Save. There's one that lands in the bench area.
It's always cool to see somebody so excited to get a game puck. The trick is trying to get it away from the adults so the kids can have it. Pittsburgh's aggressive forechecking has been a key to this period. Every time their opponent has the puck, they get a body on them, and as a result, they've scored goals to take the lead.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Slid to Gensel. Gotten quickly back. Save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Clean win on the draw. Moving it to Venberg. Slides it to the point. Terrific poke check by Cullen. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Pittsburgh's killed off yet another. They've been guilty a lot, but they've killed them all off, so no harm, I guess. He wore that puck on a hard shot. And a save. That's a failed clear. Need to get rid of it. Sails it. Oh, what a glove he's got there. 2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 22 for the Penguins and 10 for Columbus.
Automobile-related pollution is on.
Columbus has a lot to talk about during the intermission, and it shows on the scoreboard. They've got troubles, and the goaltender has even more, as you see from this example. We'll return after these words. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Blue Jackets can't be too happy with how many times they've given up the puck. They're now playing from behind and need to tighten up their plays if they want to win.
Opening faceoff of the third period has started it. Snapping a pass to Panarin. And
hit.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. That's exactly what happened there.
Pitching it to Hornquist. Skates it into the zone. He's got it. The Blue Jackets have it along the side at mid-ice. Looking from the corner. Just great positional play. Laid on to Panarin. Terrific determination by Hornquist. Rister. Wonderful chance to score, but no. Directing that one to Bjorkstrand. He's in on an onside play. One into another.
Panarin's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They've clearly got the target on him.
Wonderful stop. A shot. Pad save. He scores. 3 in a row.
That skating got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Well, the goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Edzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, it was pretty clear a little while ago in this game that this was not going to turn out well. He has not had a very good night. The coach looks like he's clearly fed up with it. And while the team has played very poorly, the number one way to change the game is to take your goalie out.
The Blue Jackets win the draw. What's next? Cut that pass in his own end.
Evgeny Malkin and by number 59, Chip Gensel. Time of the goal.
Chip D'Amato. Wonderful save. And he holds on and stops play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The Penguins win that faceoff. Fires. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Pittsburgh's offense has run through his hands for most of the last little while. His point streak continues. He has been a force both at 5-on-5 and on the power play over the last few games.
Nice face-off work. Skill play by Anderson. The Blue Jackets skated up on the side. Really good job by the defenseman there. Propelled to Nash. Oh, my, what a hit.
That's a solid hit. Nowhere to lean against the boards there.
On to Jenner. Quick wrist shot. Blocked. Spiked down. It's an onside play. That puck struck him in front. Drives it. Really quick grab. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
Just over 9 minutes have passed. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. And he dumps it in. Looking to Cullen. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Pass attempt to Cullen. Lets the shot fly. Wonderful save. The world has sort of come through this city in recent games. A long homestand affords you the opportunity to see a lot of teams from around the league, and we are doing that right here. The Penguins win the draw. Collected by Wilson. Didn't get any of it. Pittsburgh's finding a way through center.
Good defensive play, hand to eye in center ice. Shoots one. Oh, deflected away. Bumped off. With a blast. Ah, that's a good pad save.
The Penguins came into the game feeling pretty good about the way that they had been playing. However, they have absolutely dominated this game start to finish, and they're going to coast home for victory.
The Blue Jackets are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Penguins' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game.
Do you believe that save? And still another save. What a show.
That second save was textbook.
Pass to the slot. The Penguins with possession in their own end. Gains the zone. Angles. Perfect wrister. Great save. The Blue Jackets have left the defensive zone. Driving down the wing at center. It's dumped in. The Penguins ready in attack back in the defensive zone. He recollects it. Big drive. Save. And he dumps it in. Puck is thrown to Kessel. To Crosby.
Crosby's team's got a huge lead. He's got 2 of their goals.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. It's dumped in. The Penguins needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Using the point, he's got it. Great glove save, and he keeps it. He hangs on.
I haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
Just a remarkably desperate play by the goalkeeper keeps this one out.
Quick work on the faceoff. He throws it there. Shot to gains the zone. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Solid, clean win. Slid to Crosby. Wonderful wrist shot. Oh, that was close.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Into the end of attack. A rocket. Oh, and he misses.
He hammered that puck and just went over the net.
Not a free puck now. So final minute. Enough is enough. There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. It is a lopsided tilt. There has been some penalty activity, and here comes a little bit more.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Defensive zone win. And now it's directed to Cullen.
The penalty. 19 minutes, 5 seconds.
Nicely into the zone. What a tremendous hit.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
Save! He just stopped one of the best. A great speed bump set up there. Moves it to the corner. At the point, big shot. Pad block, nice save, tough to follow. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Nudavara's had a pretty narrow focus for much of this last part of the game. Things have not gone very well for his team, but he's been very physical throughout.
Gains the zone. Shoots one.
And that's the end of this one. The game has ended.
And the buzzer sounds. This was surgical.
You need good hands, Doc, to be a surgeon.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.